let it be to me according to your word. The Lord's calling may bring us suffering, persecution, tribulations, and martyrdom. The Lord still has a plan for our lives. The Lord has given to each of us the measure it takes to fulfill the plan. The Lord calls us to a variety of tasks to be accomplished. The Lord calls us to serve in ways usually consistent with our spiritual gifts and talents. The Lord is never a source of disappointment. We shouldn't miss the moment of joy offered in the invitation to join in the Lord's calling. We can still know what the Lord wants us to do, even if there was no angel, no vision, and no dream. We should try to achieve the Lord's calling on a daily basis. We should know that our lives are directed by the Lord's power, not by our own strength. We should be willing to do nothing if that's what the Lord requires. Sometimes our only task is to do nothing but watch and wait for the Lord's calling. We hope we can accept the Lord's calling without concern for what it might cost us. Whenever we listen, we will know more and get closer to the Lord. We should have zero hesitation in our hearts to accept the Lord's calling. Just being attentive is not enough. It also requires us to be obedient. Saint Mary put herself decisively at the service of the Lord, giving a shining example to all of how to accept the Lord's calling. Do we submit everything to the Lord? Do we have fears about our future? Do we still have questions like how, when, why, and where? What ministry is best for us? Do we wrestle with the Lord's calling? Are we willing to submit ourselves to the Lord? Are we ready to do anything for the Lord without asking tons of questions? Are we willing to follow the Lord no matter what the cost is? Are we receptive to the Lord's calling? We have to put in mind that the term servant of the Lord is not only an expression of humility, but also a title of nobility.